Hello everyone! I do apologise for the background sounds, the washing machine's on right now, can't do much about that, but hey, here we have basically every vintage fan I own with its original box, since this is thought this would be a good idea since we got the Polo Cub, but yeah, like our first fan, I've actually, not only have I got them all in age order, but I've also got them in the order in which I've acquired them, with that one being the first one I got, that one being the most recent. Our first one is this Tatung 9-inch desk fan model DS9 with its original box. Our second fan is a 1960s, 70s Pifco Deluxe 8-inch desk fan with its original box. And lastly is this 1920s, maybe 1923 Polo Cub 8-inch desk fan with its original box. Now I say 1923 because I'm pretty sure I've showed you before. It says right there, it's got a little like date right there. That might be for the date of the fan because I think these were in production around that time, and so I think that might be the date code for it, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to assume it could be. 1923 is a reasonable age for one of these old fans. The other two obviously I don't know the exact age to, but I think judging by that one, this is probably like a newerish, maybe this is like a late 80s, maybe early 90s, I don't know. This one probably 70s, but one thing all three of these fans actually have in common is, other than having their original box, they're all in really good condition for their age as well. Like, look at this Tatung. Look how pristine that is. And, the one that's even more mental, completely yellow free. No yellowing. That's very rare on these Tatungs. These motor housing is yellow all the time. No sign, the plastic's in like perfect condition. The fan's a little bit dusty because it's been sat on a shelf for like years now. I've had this since October 2019, so I've had this over 5 years, and it's still probably one of the, like, not only is the DS9 a rare model, but in this great condition with its original box. What a find. Even this fan's in really good shape actually. Yeah, again, also dusty, but it's also still shiny and pristine. No cracks. It's got like maybe a couple of scuffs. But like the worst these fans have is just a couple of scuffs. So probably in the worst condition is probably this one. And even then, this fan's in very good condition for his old age. This one's way older. Surprisingly, it does have like a nasty scratch there, but that's about the worst it has. The blades, as you can see, they're still quite shiny. They're not perfect, they probably would need a little bit more polishing to make it perfect. And the original cord and plug is very rare as well. Especially because the original cord and plug's in good condition with little signs of degrading as well. It's all very good stuff. They all run very well for their age as well. I can't remember if I gave Good Deluxe some oil, but the other two have been oiled already. But that Tatung was running brilliantly even before the oil. That one was struggling a bit. I guess let's flip them around and let's take a look at their boxes. Now we've got them all flipped around, we can take a look at the boxes. Let's start with the Tatung's one, which is the largest, because it is the largest fan of the three. This box, I believe, is very rare. DS model Tatung, so with their original box, is something I've come across 2 total. And the other one was a 12-inch, which I really wish I got, because that one was actually, I think, brand new in box. It was for sale on eBay years ago now. Didn't have the money at the time. But yeah, so details, it's made in Taiwan, it's model right there. It also says handle with care and this way up. This goes side, 240 volts, 50 hertz. Box has seen better days. Oh yeah, I've just noticed as well, there's that. Yeah, the box is not in the best of condition, like the Pifco's one. It's been sat in the garage for a while. Polo Cub one I keep in my room because I think it's best for it. That's the other side. It's very stained. It's torn there. If we open it up, you can see inside there. It smells in predictable fashion. It's torn there. It's not in the best of shape. But to have the original box on one of these is a nice find. It's got cobwebs on it, so it's been sat up on, it's been sat in a garage. So yeah, you get very dusty. Very neat box. I'll say, all of these boxes for all of these fans you can put like the whole fan thing in one piece. You don't need to like take any of like the parts off. You don't need to take like any of the grills off or whatnot. Just put it in there, all in just its complete state, and yeah, it fits just fine. This is the Pithco Deluxe, this original box. Now these Pithcos typically, it's the most common type of original box you can get, or the most common vintage fan you can get the original box to, and like the Deluxe Junior Series ones. Not why the original boxes are way easier to find. The other two original boxes are very rare. This one just isn't for some reason. It's got some writing on it. I assume that's two songs. Maybe it might have been a gift at some point. Look inside, because boxes. It's a bit torn there, but it's not horrible condition for its age. It's not the best either. I think it was starting to rip there. It's got fans on circled yellow. Yeah, you get them in red and blue. That'll be quite nice. Thing. That tape's coming off now because yeah, it's starting to break there. There's that one there. Pithco Electrical Housewares range. There you go. Neat little box, I'd say. Then let's move on to the oldest of the three. This is an old box. This box is like probably 100 years old now. So it's in good condition for how old the box is, because typically boxes of this age will be deteriorating so badly. But this one can still support the fan just fine, which is really nice. It's obviously stained, because I could tell it's probably been just sat around doing nothing. Unfortunately, that tape's covering it up, and I feel like that will just destroy the box trying to move it, so I'm going to leave it. Also, it says fan right there, upside down. There's like a date. Polar Club electric fan. Model G, 8-inch, 110 volts, but this is a 230 volt one, which is, or 240 volt one, that'll be interesting. A little bit more writing there. I need to stop being quiet. Yeah, it's definitely seen better days, this box, but for a fan this old, you would typically expect boxes to probably be in like worse condition. It opens from the other side. As you can see, it's a lot worse on this side. As you can see, it does open. That's where your fan would be. Please hold open. That's where your fan would be sat. You can see it's stained there, probably because it probably sat there for a while. Maybe that's where like the back of the shaft will be pressed there against it for a while. Maybe, I don't know. See, it's quite a bit stained in there. You know, I want to just preserve these boxes because these are nice additions. But yeah, so here's what I'll say. Getting an original box to a vintage fan that's not like one of these Deluxe or Pithco Junior ones is very hard. I actually think this fan might be in like mint condition. It's a little bit dusty, but has it got any rust on it? I don't know. Turn it to like back. The lighting doesn't help. Well, it does have a stain on the cables, I don't know. It even had, it doesn't have it anymore, but it had like a plastic protector on this, but I think I peeled it off at some point. I wish it didn't, because it would have been nice to keep, but yeah, oh well. Anyways, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya!